Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia, and guess what time it is? It's paper pumpkin time! Oh my goodness, we got ours in 2 days ago, and my sister and I have been so busy just having fun. So, we're going to make a card today, and then I have 10 more alternatives to show you. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. First, you're going to need to pull out this Zfold that they give you. Now, what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down right here because I don't want it to be open like this. So that's the first thing you need to do is, if you want to make this card, is go ahead and glue it down. I'm just going to put some glue here on the back. We are making the cutest little card. Oh my goodness, just wait till you see this. Okay, so now we have it folded down. And remember, all the dimensions are going to be listed below, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, one of the coordinating colors is crushed curry. So we decided to make a mat right here for the crushed curry. We're going to go ahead and glue that down. And I think it really coordinates very well with it. And one of the components you get in the kit is this beautiful little card that has sayings on it. So we cut this down just a little bit to mat it on this because we're going to make a pocket. Oh my goodness. And what you're going to need to make this pocket is you're going to need some double-sided tape. What you want to do is look at this card right here and just add your double-sided tapes on the landscape side of your card, okay? Right up here, because you need to create that little pocket, right? You don't want to put it on the front of it. We're going to just create another one. Line the bottom landscape. And then you'll want to also do one on the back, and that way it doesn't slide over. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this off just a little bit, and we want to make sure that we put this right on the back right here. I'm going to just line this up right here, and that way your little card that we're going to make won't slip through. This paper pumpkin is all about family. So nice, the sayings. Wait till you see them. Now I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to take off this backing and throw that away and take off this. Now what you'll want to do is, if it doesn't come off right away, here's a little tip. Go ahead and push it down really well so that it adheres to the back of this card. And then go back in with your Take Your Pick tool and it'll come right off. So we're going to go ahead and squeeze it down and then use your Take Your Pick tool and it'll come right off. Okay. Now we're just going to take this and center it on our mat. And there we go. Now what you need to do is create the little card that we're going to use. So we're going to put that to the side, and I'm going to take a strip of paper, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my sentiment that I want to use. I'm going to use a dark color, and I'm going to just put it right in the center but close to the edge on the left-hand side, because I'm going to put the beautiful blooms on the right-hand side. There we have that. Now, I'm going to add a few little butterflies. In the kit, you get the cutest little butterflies. So we're just going to put them right here on the top, flying away. And I'm going to use crushed curry. There we go. And then right at the bottom, Now we need to make the little top that goes right here. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I am going to get just a white piece of paper, and I'm going to use Whisper White because it really does color nicely. And I'm going to use my crushed curry, and we are just going to hold it down so that we get all of the image on there. And pick it up. Go ahead and close this. And now we're just going to cut it out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have cut out our little blossom, and we are going to put this right on the end. So let's get some glue right here, and I'm just going to use the snail, and we are just going to add some snail. And then I'm going to place this right there. Okay. And here we have it. Here we have it. Isn't that cute? Now look what we're going to do with it. We are going to take this one and we are going to put it up on dimensionals. So we need to grab some large dimensionals. And remember, you just want to put it on about 3/4 of this card because you don't want to glue it down to this. You want it to still open. So we're just going to put it right here. So I'm going to keep my finger there so I know exactly where to put my dimensionals. And I'm going to put one in the middle. Then I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. That's another tip, right? Use your Take Your Pick tool to take the backing off of your dimensionals. It's very quick and keeps your fingers clean. So here we have it, and we are going to just lay it down, making sure that we don't have any dimensionals over here. You can still write your message, and now watch the magic. We've created this little pocket, and we just put our little tab in. Now, one thing you need to do before you put your little pocket in is you need to cut off a little bit right there on the edge. So what I do is I just cut out a little bit of the flower. And it just slips right in. Look at that card. And then they wonder, oh my goodness, where's the message? They pull it out and there it is. We want to go ahead and add a bow to this one. So we just tied a knot and we are going to just trim the ends. And now what's so great about this ribbon is you can just kind of pull it out. Kind of fray the ends just a little bit. That's what I like to do. And we are going to use a glue dot and just put it right there. So we're going to get out our glue dot, just pick it up and put our bow right here. Now we're going to use our Take Your Pick tool, and we're just going to add some rhinestones just to give it some color and some sparkle, right? So I'm going to take one of the larger ones and I'm going to put it right up here in the top right hand corner. And then I'm going to go for the medium one and put it down here, and go for the smaller one and put it right down at the bottom. I think that just adds a little bit of sparkle, don't you? Isn't that perfect? Oh my goodness. Let's move on. Here's another one that we did. We simply matted it. We took some designer series paper, made a couple squares, turned them diagonal, and then created that cute little tree. And once again, we just stamped it, I'll always be here for you. And on the inside, I'm glad you are my family. And we matted it again. Just a simple card, but oh my goodness, has a lot of weight to it. And It's matted. All those layers are matted, so it looks so nice. Now look at this Z-fold. This fun fold is so pretty. We just two-toned this tree. We stamped it in one color, and then we came back in with the dauber, and we daubed some additional colors right here. Turned out so pretty. Just added one of the leaves that comes with the kit, and there you have it. Very simple, yet makes a statement. Next, we decided to do a little patchwork quilt, right? We just stamped the edges of this banner in different colors, added a couple mats with our leaves, our sentiment using one of our label punches, and there we have it. Once again, these are so nice and heavy due to all the layers and the dimensions, and I think that just really adds to the cards when you pick up a card and it has a lot of substance. So pretty, that card. Now look at this one. We decided to do a little bit of blending using our Stampin' Pads, and then we just stamped this in early espresso, put our little message, did a few leaves, and then you have the inside. Once again, we set it up on dimensionals. Now look at this one. We had a different take on this one. We thought about what could we do that's a little different. This is just a fold down, so you'd want to write your message up here. And we created a little basket for some flowers and added some rhinestones. Isn't that darling? I think it is so cute. I have actually seen baskets of greenery before. That's what inspired this. Now we have, oh, look at these beautiful colors. We used the tree that comes in the kit and then stamped the leaves on it. So pretty and elegant, right? And then we just used our punch to punch out this. We added some leaves on the bottom and then carried the leaves over to the inside. Just such an elegant card. You know, those pastel colors are so pretty. Next we have this one. Used our scalloped punches, added a few of the birds that came with the kit, our leaves, and we just used the designer series paper. So lovely. And I just love this punch, don't you? Such a pretty punch. And the colors are just so pretty. Next, we wanted to incorporate our fold back. We have another video that we did a couple days ago, so you might check that out. It's a sunflower video, and it uses this same design. But isn't this cute? We just created this little tree. We call it our Gumdrop Tree. So cute. We stamped our message here, used some designer series paper, and it's a top fold, very different. Now, we also created one much like what we did today, but this time we used different colors just to show you the different colors that you could use. I think it's so pretty. You could do this with any of the colors, right? And you could actually put designer series paper here and not even use this and change it up completely. But I really like the Z-fold that they gave us. I think it's so creative. And finally, we decided to make a buckle card. We have our little gumdrop trees up there, and you open it like this. And we just created that little fold. And we have our little ribbon that we put and just created a buckle card. So cute, right? Just open it like that. And we used our punch to create this hole. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. Hopefully you were inspired just a little bit. If so, give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Well, we'll see you next time, be safe, be healthy, and be creative in your crafting. Bye-bye.